Module 19 Customer Report Customers List by State. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check out our other how-to videos from this channel. Also, subscribe and share. It will be helpful for the channel. In this tutorial, we will be creating a customer report by state using the query we created earlier. In addition, I will show you how to create a header plugin. This feature is great so that we don't have to keep creating the same header every time we create a report. We just plug it to our report. Let's go coding. Alright, let's open up our C drive and go to Access Projects. We are going to make a copy of this product report, module 18, Control C, Control V. Let's rename that guy to module 19, Customer Report. We are getting close to finish. Alright, let's pop it open and enable the content. Now close that out. We are going to let's see what we can use to make this report. Customer list. Let's see what that looks like. That looks pretty good right there. That's all we need to report. We just need to write down this what we're missing, address, telephone number, and the company information. So let's do that. Let's add let's modify this guy. Go to the design view. We are going to add, we are missing this guy right here. We're gonna add that guy and the telephone number. I think it has zip code in here, doesn't it? Yes, it does. So just add the telephone number, double click, and now go to the end. Let's move these two guys to the front. As a matter of fact, let's move this telephone to here. You don't have to move this guy away, just my preference. And I'm going to move this guy to in front of that guy right there. Alright, Control S. Let's take a look. We should have address. Yep. And a telephone number. Yep. Now the only thing that is missing here is the company. Well, let's do this. Let's close that out. Let's take a look at what we can use. I'm going to use this guy as a template. Use that guy as a template. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make a copy of this guy. Copy, paste, RPT, customer. Let's see, how about customer list? Customer list. And customer list. Alright, what I'm ought to do here, what I ought to do here, um, I am going to, yeah, that's what I want to do. Um, for now, I am going to get rid of, well, actually, you know what, I'm gonna make another copy of this guy. Should I not? Yeah, yes, okay. Let's go back in there. Right now, I'm going to remove this guy. Going to remove that guy for now. I'll add them back later. I am going to um, yeah, I'm going to remove this guy. Not all, just that guy, and leave one there. That guy will be gone as well. Gonna change this grouping. As a matter of fact, you know what? I need to change this to customer list for now. And then we are going to change the grouping from customer to state province. So we are going to list the customer by state. And that would be the state province. So I'm going to change that to state province. And then make that name a state province. Um, and I'm going to remove that guy, because in this product order right here, product report right here, we have this guy right here. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna copy this, put it in there, and then copy this guy. That way they have the same font. We move that, put that there, and change that name to, remove that. Yeah, remove all that. As a matter of fact, just going to check, write that down like so. That way they have the same font. And now the category doesn't exist, so I'm going to zoom in, and that would be state province. Copy that, paste it there, paste it there. So paste it there and there. Now let's go back. There are number 4, that state. There is one state. There is one customer for. There are customers. Here would be plural. There are no customers. That looks good. Just like that. That looks good. Alright. And now let's fill in this text. But before I do that, I'm going to move my box 24 away. Box Box should go right there. Alright, so let's make that guy a running number equals current record. That will list 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, yeah, line number. That's perfect right there, line number. That will be customer number. That's good. That will be company name. Um, I'll go ahead and make this guy narrow, right about so. Customer number seem to be a little long. Let's make that there. And line also need to be good right there. And yeah, doing this is it's a tedious work just because you gotta make sure that you have everything in there, you know. But it's part of the game. Part of the game. This will be the address. So I think that's good enough for the address. What do you think? What do you think? Um, you know what? Let's do this. Let's make this text a little smaller. Make that to a 9 to accommodate more stuff coming. Then we need to list a couple more items in here. So with that, uh, let's move this guy to the far left and shrink it down 1 notch. And then select these 2 guys right there. Um, yeah, let's select both of these guys. Move it right there. I think that's good enough. We want to, and this will be our address. That will be our address. So go ahead and put address in there. I notice that's currency right there, so I'm going to take that out. Address. Now, let's move this guy. Yep. That's better. Alright, so we got address. Now this guy should be city state. This is city and state right here. And that should include the zip code as well. So yeah, let's make that guy right there. Now this guy is address. I mean not address, telephone number. So remove the currency format. Telephone, and as a matter of fact, I'm gonna move this guy out just there. So now let's move this to the right. One more right there. I think that's good right there. Now let's format this guy. Telephone. We're gonna use the parentheses. At. See there? Space. At. At. So the at sign means the text. All right. If you want to format text however you want, you can do like that. That's how you format the text. All right. So now let's move this guy. I think that's good enough. 3 characters. Let's move this guy to the right. It just, yeah, this needs to be like that. That's perfect right there. Now we all want this guy to be left aligned. So let's go ahead and select all of them except the line number to be left aligned right here. Like so. I noticed this line here. So let's see. Let's grab these 2 guys right there, and then make this guy like that. That looks good right there. Control S. I'm gonna try to get rid of these lines. Perfect. All right, now let's expand this background there, and now move this guy up there. We are almost done. Look at that. Done. Now the sort by expression right here. Let's sort by company name. And the group, that's good. Perfect. Control S. Let's take a look. Preview. Huh. Oh, what's going on there? What is going on there? It didn't like that. It didn't like that. What's going on? Let's take a look. Why is it? What's going on here? Let's see, code behind. What's going on in the code behind? While we're here, let's make customer list. Huh. That was weird. That's fine. And don't understand that. Huh, don't understand that. Don't know why. So we got the list. Let's look at that. Perfect right there. Good. Perfect. All right. The only thing that we need here is, let's go back to this design view, is right here at the footer, state footer. Let's remove this guy. None. Control S. Take a look at it one more time. Look at that. Customer list. That's how you do it. There are 4 customers for Wyoming. There are 4 customers for Wisconsin. I say that looks good. What do you think? The only thing we have left here is to put the header on there. Alright. Yep. So let's put the let's make the header. Let's make the header. I'm going to attempt to do different header differently. So let's I'm going to make a copy of this guy again. Order invoice. Control C, Control V. Report header. Let's call this header and go to the design, and we are going to remove a whole bunch of these. A whole bunch of these. Yep. Yeah, let's do that. Let's delete this guy. Yep. Delete this guy. Delete this guy. Remember, this is header right here. I'm gonna make a new query. Just the company information. As a matter of fact, nope. Let's I'm gonna delete that out. Yeah, we're gonna make a copy of this because the reason why I want to make a copy of this, these right here, we already format this company zip code, company state, company telephone number. So that's why I want to make a copy of this guy. That way we don't have to type in again. All right. So just so why, if you question why I make a copy, select copy, paste, is because I'm going to call that header. Is because that way I don't have to say company name and company city again, you know. So just save my typing. Then all we have to do is just remove all these 4 tables. And then there are bits in here that we need to remove as well. Right here, contact information. So we're gonna remove those guys and keep the report header there. Alright. Control S, and then we've got a header. Alright. Now all we have to do is change that to query header. That's it. Control S. So that's what we have, and all we have to do from here, check this out. Put this guy right there. And change this right here while you're at it. this border style, make that transparent. All right. And one thing that you need to do, if you leave this gap like this, all right, that will expand to at least that much. All right. But what if that state only has one, um, what if that state only has one customer? Then you have this wide space. All right. To prevent that, all you have to do is just move this guy up there, about a line, like so. Oops. Yeah, and then move it to the left. That's it. And then close this out. Control S. One thing that we need to do here, see this right here, make sure you don't go beyond that guy. All right, so let's go pull that all the way in. That's that. Let's take a look. Preview. Look at that. Oh yeah, we need to move the label. Let's do that. Let's move that label. There's a label there. Yeah, anytime you create a control, it gives you a label in Access. So let's move this label right there. Oops, there. Whoa, label. Well, let's see. Let's do this. There. Let's move that label, and then we are going to swing that down to about there, and then move it back up. Now we should all be good. Control S. Let's try that again. That's it. That's how you do it. Oh, we need to change this name. Let's see. Let's see. Let's advance to the next page and see how they look. That looks good to me. What do you think? Now you wonder why, and you might ask why I use subroutine and not listed on one. That is because when you group this guy, see this number right here? This number right here. If you don't do this, you don't get this number correctly right here. As a matter of fact, you know what? Um, Oh, we still don't get it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 13, and right there's 14. 13, there 14. And, let's see how we are going to solve these issues right here. So it's got line number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 13 right here. Well, that could be good. That could be good. That could be good. That way, towards the end, for example, we know there are 407 customers. However, there are only 4 for this guy, for this state. I think that's a good way. Yeah, I think that's good. I would just gonna leave it like that. All right. So that's good. That way we know that there are 13 for this Alberta, and then 12 for Arizona. That's good. That's good. I like that. Let's keep it like that. Yeah. Yeah. And that's that. All right. So that is nice and short video. Because we don't have much to do. That customer list query already already there. And then all we had to do is just use it. All right. And that customer list query also is used in the customers list in the admin. All right. So like I said, if you try to create a query, try not to hard code it in there, and then you can use it anywhere, however you want, or you can use it throughout your application. And there we've got it. Now, one thing that I like about this is the fact that we have the header here. So I am going to show you that you can implement that header in a different place. So let's open this guy up. You see this guy right here? Um, well, let's see. Hold on. Before we do that, let's go back to this customer. Let's see what we can do here to make that happen. Um, we could remove this guy. As a matter of fact, I am going to go back to this header design right here. We are going to remove. We're going to remove. Um, let's see how we're going to do this. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to remove that. Trying to find different ways to make things right, and then or easy, I guess I should say. So I'm going to copy this guy and put it in the detail right here, and then I want to remove this page header. Yes, go for it. And then so now we are left with these items as details. Control S, and now all we need to do is pull this guy in there. You see how we are doing it, and put it at the top, and then remove the border. You see there, and Control S. Now if we run this guy, let's take a look, see how it looks. See there? Oh, we need to move the label. Remember I told you, anytime you add the control to report or the form, it gives you this label right here, right there. All right, so let's move that guy back. And now you can plug that header anywhere you want. All right, you see there? Now we got a header. Good. Don't worry about the name of the header here. We are going to fix that. Okay, I will show you later. So that's how that works. All right. So let's close that out. Let's do this with the account statement. All right. Again, we're going to remove this guy, the top portion here. Remove all that. And this. All right. I'm going to go to the customer list right here. The reason being is because then I don't have to move the the label and do the border. All right, so I'm just going to copy that, close it down, don't save, like so. You see there? Control S. Now if we do right click and view, we got the same header. You see there? And that's what we want. All right, so we'll do the same thing with the order invoice. All right, so this is another way. It's called plug-in. All right, we're doing the plug-in here, and we still have that in the clipboard, so just paste it there and we got it. As a matter of fact, we can add a line, maybe a gap there, so it's not too close. Control S, close. These two guys right here, we implement the same way because we've got a header. Now we can just put the header anywhere we want. See there? Control S, and let's view, make sure it's there. Perfect. You see there? That is called smart coding, mister. Let's remove this guy. Oh, then don't forget that line. And click on the header and paste. Control S, save, preview before we close. Perfect. That's what we need. All right. So now we good. So this header, now you could have done, now if your footer is long, for example, let's open this guy up. If you have bits and pieces in here, all right, you can also do the same thing. All right, you can just create a footer and just plug it in, just like I showed you here. All right, so now we can just plug in the header, plug in the footer, and they'll all stay uniform. Then you don't have to worry about it. All right, that was short and sweet. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, don't count the header. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reports. All right, and of course, as I mentioned in previous video, customer management systems depends it is developed and created based on the customer's needs. All right, not customer, but the company's needs. Whatever the company needs, you as a programmer give it to, design it and make it happen for them. All right, and this is just a general customer management system. All right, and so this is what we have. There could be a task, there could be activities, there could be other things that the customer wants. All right, but this is just showing you how to learn to code in object and make it work for Microsoft Office or Microsoft Access. So I've in here I've shown you a whole great deal how to create calendar, how to display things on this guy. Well, actually, yeah. If you have been following from module 1 and have got to this far, I know you are becoming a very successful programmer. No doubt. No doubt. Because all I have implemented here is what programmers do on a daily basis. All right. So we develop applications similar to this, and we give it to the company. All right. Now, company may be asking for different reports, and your goal is to come up with one and give it and deliver to them. All right. And but in the next video, we are going to add the a report page where user can select options. All right, different reports. All right, stay tuned. Happy programming. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, share, and hit that bell. And also comment below, and if you need help, inbox me. Thanks again.